Hello there, thanks so much for stopping by to watch my video. So this one's gonna be kind of quick. It is for you if you have a goal that you really are passionate about achieving this goal and you want to remain committed and consistent and move forward with, peace of mind. This video is for you. I'm gonna share 3 really important steps that worked for me that I think are going to work for you as well and help you, move forward in this ease and fun and achieve your big goals. So let's get to it. Okay, so I want to just share a little bit about where this video is coming from, and what inspired it is recently I just started exercising again, and it's been quite a while. I have a dog, I walk my dog. That is not exercise, not breaking a sweat, and I just knew like I had to really get back, and I was out of shape and tired and just feeling and just mind fog and just certain symptoms that were leading me to realize like I need to start getting some real exercise. And so the first step to achieving your goal is you have to be ready to commit to your goal. Like I was ready. My body was telling me, my mind was telling me, my emotions, everything. Like I was ready to commit to my goal. Now, being ready to commit to your goal and perhaps taking action on your goal, there might be some time in between, right? Where you have to figure things out. Maybe it's a change of a schedule, waking up earlier, coming home earlier on your lunch break, whatever it is to make this goal happen. In between from when you're ready and willing to taking action, what can often happen, and what has happened with me in the past and maybe has happened with you, is you might beat yourself up a little bit for not, should have done that today, or I should have moved forward, or why didn't I, or all this stuff, this default negative thinking that happens, with us that is just, not helping us move forward in this ease and fun and ability to, really do things differently and level up, right? So for me, there was this time in between because I already have a morning routine and I get up pretty early as it is. So to exercise, I knew I would have to wake up earlier. I knew I would just kind of have to like figure things out. And so with this time in between, I found myself when I was like, about to sort of go there, like, I should have exercised today, or I should have, I would pivot immediately and catch my thoughts, and I would say to myself, I'm getting there. I'm on my way. I'm getting there. That's what I would say every day. I'm getting there. I'm good. I'm on my way. It's going to happen, because I knew it was going to happen, because I was ready, and there was really no turning back from there. But when I didn't know, I just knew that I was moving in that direction, and in the process, that is part of moving in the direction. Taking action is a part of it as well, obviously, but so is this like in between stage. That's part of your process. So you have to just give yourself grace and tell yourself that you're getting there, it's happening, it's all good. And I found that it just really allowed me to do what I had to do, find my way, get comfortable with my, new routine and setting things in motion. And then I did get there. And then, and when I did, it was just really easy. Like I just got up earlier and I started to have my runs, my power walk runs, and I was doing it. Okay, so that's step number 2. Like you're giving yourself this grace in between when you're ready and willing to when you take that initial action toward your goal, whatever that may be. For me, it was getting up and getting out. For you, it might be something different, that the self-talk is supportive. Okay, you're loving on yourself in the process. Now I'm waking up and I'm doing my, getting out and about and doing my power walk. And then one morning I woke up and I was in bed and I was like, I didn't want to get up. I was like, I don't want to get up. And, I've already done enough self-growth and mindset reset work to know that like I had to get up. I wasn't going to fall backwards into any kind of old patterns, or I knew that I was going to move forward, but I also knew from that experience, and after taking my walk that morning and I'm thinking about it, I was like, I need to set a rule. And the rule is that I cannot decide from bed in the morning if I'm going to take my walk or not. I can't make that decision in that vulnerable, like it's easy to not go space. If I'm going to not take my walk, that decision needs to be made no later than the night before. For whatever reason, the night before I see that I'm working late or there's something going on, but not from like this space of like, I just want to close my eyes and go back to bed. So that rule has saved me. I have not missed one of my walks since I made this decision, and I have 3 days designated to, well, I say walks, runs, it's like a power walk. So I have my 3 days designated to my power walk. I'm out and about. I do not make that decision from bed. And I've also realized from making that rule that if I broke that rule, it'd be too easy to do it again and again. And there would go my goal, and I would have to start all over again. Like way too easy. And oftentimes, easy isn't worth much. You have to stretch yourself, push yourself, change your behavior. So the 3 steps are, you have to be ready. So not just willing, but ready. Like you feel it, you know it. And then you have to give yourself grace from when you make that decision to when you actually take action. That in between space, you know that it is front of mind, you are doing it, you're on the right track, you're getting there, you're gonna do it, and you speak to yourself in very supportive ways like that. And you understand that this is part of taking action too, is that mindset work of keeping you, positive until you take the big action. And then the 3rd step is make one rule to keep you on track. So if it's cooking, for example, and you want to start eating healthier and you're ready to do it, but then your next step is that you have to go on YouTube and watch a bunch of videos and, shop different. And then from there, you're going to do some cooking. Well, in that in-between stage, you're going to give yourself some grace. Like, I'm getting there, or I watched a video today. You might not be cooking yet, but at least you're watching your video. And then the rule might be that you are going to make sure to eat fresh home-cooked meals at least 3 days a week. And that's it. Because if you're like, I'm going to eat home-cooked meals every single day, that's not going to happen. I don't even do that. I might eat out once or twice a week. But 3 days a week for you, that might be your rule. Like, that's where you're starting. And you might even set what 3 days those are. Like, Monday through Wednesday, I only eat fresh home-cooked meals. So set your rule. Give yourself grace. Love on yourself. This is what a new beauty mindset is all about. It's rewiring from this default subconscious thinking that beats us up and keeps us in this sort of limited, perspective, to more supportive thinking, to more empowered thinking, deliberate thinking, listening to our thoughts, and really taking care of ourselves and knowing like, hey, I'm doing it. I'm on the right track. So I hope this video helped you. It's a short and sweet one today. Feel free to leave a comment below. Let me know what your tips are. Share with others as well for achieving big goals and making some new strides, dipping your toes in. How do you stay consistent with that? We'd love to hear. And feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. I'm building a new community here on YouTube, sharing my Ayurvedic life coaching and happy, healthy tips for all of you so that you can just move forward in your experience, just feeling better about yourself. Okay, let's just feel better about ourselves. We're doing really great. And on the days that we're not, we still are. If we're mindful and we want to do better the next day, that's all that we can really hope for ourselves. So thanks so much. Go ahead and watch my next video. I think it's popping up on this side, all about a new beauty mindset. And I hope to see you